Hi. Oh, this is fun and exciting. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Stephanie Lane here. Welcome to your part one of your Magnetic Feminine series. I am so thrilled to have you. I'm just going to check the tech first. So give me a moment as I'm checking the tech, because the worst thing is that I have no audio, right? Give me a moment. And let me know if you're watching, where you're watching from. I'm just checking the tech. Could you let me know if you're watching? You can hear me, you can see me. Just give me a moment. I can't pull it up. Because I wouldn't want to keep talking if I didn't. If you can't hear me, can you guys hear me and see me? Let me know in the comments. I'm so happy to have you here. You're here. Hold on. I want to hear. Oh, good. Oh, playback. Perfect. Yes, you can hear and see me. Hello. Oh my goodness. Let me know who you are in the comments and who you are. Let me know who your soul is and where are you coming from? Where are you located? I am located in Bonita, Chula Vista, which is San Diego, California. And I'm so thrilled to have you all here. Yes, this is going to be a very impactful training. Impactful. It's not going to just be me talking to the camera. It's going to be showing you some slides and some stuff. So this is a training on how to pop, how to arrive, how to essentially be there, right? What is that there? And so you are here. You are on this journey with me. So congratulations. And I can see you all. Yes, Fallbrook. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay. Oops. Boom. Welcome to the Magnetic Feminine series. And if you are watching the replay, please put hashtag replay and let me know where you're coming from, where you're at. And let's get started. Aren't my roses gorgeous, by the way? All right. You are here at the Magnetic Feminine Leader series. This one came so clear to me on feeling safe in your creation. This was key, very, very key for you to feel safe in your creation. So let's just take a moment. All of us, go ahead and place your hand onto your heart, taking a deep breath in through your nose, deep breath out, deep breath in, and deep breath out. Good. And ladies, I can't take credit for this setup. This is my husband's doing. He is very technical. He makes me look so good. And this stuff is so amazing. We had the slides. Everything is working. Everything's talking to each other. Thank goodness Mercury retrograde isn't working against us. So we're good. All right, a little bit about me. Hi, I'm Stephanie Lane. I'm a feminine leadership mentor. And I guide women to up-level in their presence, online, in person. And I have you create more fun in your business. We got to have more fun, more playfulness, and make more money the feminine way. I really, really stand by this. Money is not an evil thing. Money is a good thing. Money gives you more support, gives you more supplements, more space, more vegetables, like you just more acupuncture appointments. Like you need money to function and to pay for things for your business and for your business to grow and for your business to build profit. And we're going to do it the feminine way. So welcome. So who is this training for? I always like to tell who it is because it may not be you, but I'm assuming if you're here, it is for you. So this training is for the woman who is ready to unleash her voice online and in person. It's for that rule breaker. You're the woman that you don't follow the rules. Perhaps you don't really have a community that understands what you do, or maybe you do. But when I was traveling all around Canada and I was meeting women that were doing a lot of healing or they were starting their business, they were really struggling with finding a community, finding friends, finding people that understood what the heck they do. So this is a training for you if you lack that. If you don't want to feel alone anymore, if you're ready to up level and you're ready to shed some layers, let's shed them. You are ready to increase your vibration and play bigger a strategic way. There's a lot of people that say, yeah, I'm going to play bigger. I'm going to do bigger. And then they don't do anything. So let's not be that person. You're done playing small. And you know that you're going to trigger people as you elevate and as you rise and as you become this magnetic feminine boss. And you're going to do it anyways. You're going to continue to do it anyways. So this message came to me over the weekend about feeling safe in your creation. So I want to ask you, you ladies, do you honestly, and you may say yes, you may say no, or you may say, I don't know, and put in the comments, do you feel safe to create? Do you feel safe? Do you feel safe in your body? Do you feel safe in your message? Do you feel safe in your business? Do you feel safe in your environment? Be honest with yourself. Do you feel safe? Because the thing is, most women do not feel safe to create. They do not feel safe. And it's something that has come up constantly from my clients, from even myself, from I've even seen in my mentors, I've seen all around in society that women do not feel safe to create. Good. I'm glad that some of you feel safe to create. That's awesome. No. Okay. A mix. I am definitely, after this weekend or last few weeks, I've been feeling like okay, I feel this safe container, but a lot of women don't feel safe to create. They don't feel safe to post. They don't feel safe to go on live. They don't feel safe to go ask for the raise. They don't feel safe to go, just make themselves more visible, more seen. Tanya, sometimes. Okay, good. Thanks for your honesty, ladies. The thing is, for your safety, and I'm going to explain what the safety means to me, but you have many obstacles to come by to feel safe in your creation. And why do we have to? And I'll explain why. I'm going ahead of myself. I'm just so excited about this material. Okay. You have many obstacles to come by. And these are some of the obstacles. Social norms. There are rules that we agree are accepted or unaccepted. They are very, very subtle, or they're very, very open. So there are things like folkway, which is, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. It's like when you go to the bank or the grocery store, it's that light conversation. It's that weather talk kind of thing. Like everything should be good all the time. It's that taboo topic. So social norms are, so the taboo, it's like, ooh, we don't discuss that. We don't discuss politics, or don't be a slut, or don't be this, don't be that. Don't be like that type of family, that type of person. We have the right versus wrong. Like it's either black or white. And I always like to ask myself, where is the gray? Where is the gray? And it's the law. The social norms are laws. There are things like against the law to drink before 21. That is a law in the United States. But if you go to Europe, they can drink at I think 17, 18. If you go to Mexico, I think it's 15. Why is that law something of a social norm to us in the United States, that drinking before you're 21 is illegal? And then so these are the things that are all standing in your way. Social norms. And there's a deep, deep layer of social norms. And then there's religion, right? If you grew up in religion, I grew up Mormon, and there are a lot of rules in Mormonism. Yes, it's 18 in Europe. Okay, perfect. Thank you for letting me know that. I grew up Mormon, and so there was a lot of commandments, a lot of doctrine. You had to be obedient, a lot of things about women and marriage, which I definitely don't agree with. And then you have your peers and your friends. We have to behave in this way. This is how we behave. You want to be our friend, you are our friend, or you are in our circle. This is how we behave. It's not like your friends are saying these things to you. I'm assuming you all have great friends, but it's like a contract you all have with each other. And that's why when people have spiritual awakenings or they shift and they change, their freaking friends all blow up and you don't have your friends anymore. Or they don't understand you, or they say things like, "Oh, you've changed. You're not like you used to be." I used to be a party girl. Let me know if you used to be a party girl in here. I used to drink Thursday through Sunday. I would get so hammered and I would eat burritos and I'd go to the club and I'd be all promiscuous and just bad, bad, bad. And I stopped when I was 21 years old. I went to Vegas and I looked at myself in the mirror. I was so drunk. I looked at myself in the mirror and I saw myself and I said, "Why am I doing this to myself? Who are you? And is this all there is?" I asked myself such a deep question at 3 a.m. in Las Vegas in the mirror. Is this all that there is? I remember feeling this emotion, this wave come through me saying, "No, you have not touched this." And I just get chills right now. You have not touched what life is truly like. And after that, I ditched all my friends. I didn't talk to them anymore. I started to shift and change because I didn't want that lifestyle anymore. Let me know if that was you, if we can relate. Family. Oof, our family. Our family only does this. We have traditions. This is the way it always has been. How dare you try to want something better? Who are you? Who are you to actually want to get that? Right? It's your family. It's maybe your extended family, your married in family. What cuz when you get married, there's other family dynamics that come in as well. But people are expecting you to behave a certain way because that's what the family does. That is our tradition. Your partner, your romantic partner, someone who you're sleeping with, this is who we are. This is how we behave. This is our dynamic. And a lot of times when women have spiritual awakenings or they shift or they change, they break up with their partner. And a lot of times the men have to rise up with the woman because the woman most of the time, from what I've researched, rises up faster. And it's like kind of like when you're in elementary school, like you grow really tall first and then all of a sudden the guys grow really tall. But the men will catch up if he desires to, if he wants to, if this feels good to him. And your partner will always ask you that question. And I'm saying this more towards a feminine and masculine role. Where are we? Who are we? Where are we going? And as the feminine counterpart, you're like, we're going here. This is what I would love to create. You create that container for me. You hold that structure and being that masculine, but let's go this way. And then the internal. Who am I? Or who am I not? Or I've always been this person. I was always the party girl. I was always the party girl. I knew where all the parties were. I was fun. I had the funnest jokes. I had the greatest dance moves. Everybody wanted to be around me because I was the fun party girl. And I didn't want to be the fun party girl anymore. I was done. I was tired. I was exhausted. My soul was completely depleted. And I was being her because all these other things wanted to be her. My religion wanted me to be another way. So I was being a rebel and didn't want to be in that religion. So then I left and then I focused on my friends and then I behaved the way my friends told me to. And I behaved probably how my partners at the time told me to. And then my family. It's like this constant layer. If you ever think of clay, you're just putting clay upon clay. You're putting cement upon cement. It's like just piling all this muck onto your shell, onto the essence of who you are. Can I get a yes or a yes? Or maybe like I don't know. All this muck, all this boom, 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 just piling up on you that really creates this thick layer where you don't know who you are. You don't know. You don't know who you are. You don't know where you stand. You're just operating the way that everyone else is telling you to operate. And you're being very mechanical in the whole process of life. You're moving right and left and up and down and to the right and to the left. It's very mechanical, the whole process. They say to be yourself, but it's more like be who I want you to be. You hear it all the time. You hear it on the motivational speakers. You hear it in middle school and high school and elementary school, like be yourself, be yourself. But if you were the kid that was just in the corner screaming, wanting to paint, or screaming and throwing rocks in the water, they would think, oh, no, 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 no. You can't be that. You can't be that, Jessica. You can't be that, Tanya. You can't be that, River. No, no, no. You can't. You can't. You can't do that. You can be this girl. You can be this person, but you can't be that. Let me know if that's ever happened to you. That's happened quite a few times in my life where people have told me, yeah, be yourself. And then when you be yourself, they're like, no, you're too much. You're too much. Your energy's too much. You think too much. You ask too many questions. When I was in my religion, I asked a lot of questions and they did not like that. They didn't like it. Encourage. So take a moment and think of the word courage. It is a very deep, deep word of you standing up, even if you know that the cards are stacked against you. Tanya, I don't actually remember anyone saying be yourself to me. Yeah, they wanted me to keep me in a box for sure. Probably, Tanya, they're like, we can't tell her to be herself because if she bees herself, then we don't know what will happen, right? That unknown. If we actually gave her that space in that container, what would happen? Ooh, right? I'm feeling chills for that. So that feels good. Courage is to go after society and say, nah, not for me. That is courage. And 95% of the population will not say this, but you are that unique gem, that wonderful flower that's wanting more. You're saying, I'm not going to do things your way. I'm not going to behave your way. I'm not going to act your way. I'm going to do it my way. And I'm getting ahead of myself again. I get so excited about this work. Yes, the courage is to go after society and say, no, this is not for me. Or nah, I don't want to do this. I don't want to play your games anymore. I am not going to do that. And what happens is you are told, number one, to stay in line. You've got to stay in line. Your behavior is making me feel like I need to look at my stuff. Ooh, this is a big one. When you start to step out of line. So I want you to take a moment here and close your eyes and think of a line. Think of people behind you and in front of you. Now, take a step over to the right. The person in front of you looks over their right shoulder. Go back into the line. Take a step over to your left. The person behind you looks to your left. Your behavior, you can open your eyes. Your behavior, your attitude, your energy, your magnetism, your love for life, your love for everything is making you stand out, and it's making others uncomfortable. And it makes others uncomfortable because they know that then they have to look at their stuff. And that's why back in the day, when a woman was hysterical, they would put her on like some crazy pills, or they take her to the insane asylum and be like, okay, we need to put her back in order. We need to put her back in line because she got out of line. And it's this, how dare you cut? How dare you skip? Or how dare you leave the line? You should want to be here. Like, you should want to be in this line. This is what it is. You can use this for anything, for college versus skipping college, for getting a mortgage, for traveling versus finding a home, for having a family versus not having a family. there are societal norms that we have subscribed to over and over again. And we've also hidden underneath even more. There's just hidden and deeper and deeper and deeper until you wake up and you're like, fuck this. I am not playing these games anymore. I'm not going to do this anymore the way that you want me to do this. I felt like I needed to go to college. Who went to college and didn't want to go to college? Or who went to college and loved college? I went to college and I didn't want to go to college. I knew school wasn't for me. I didn't like it. I'm actually glad that I did go, but then I also am not glad that I was forced to go, that I was expected to go. How dare you get more? So if you step out of line, how dare you actually get more? And then who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? And these will be coming from your peers, from friends, from family members, from society. They'll come from different ways, but the hardest part is when it comes from yourself. And when you realize, man, it is there. It is actually there. You must suffer to get what you want. This is a societal thing. You must suffer to get what you want. No, you don't have to suffer. That was never a requirement to live life. You must do this in this order. I see that a lot with business coaches and people. You have to do my XYZ system. You have to do this. You have to go this. It gets really frustrating. You're like, no, I can do it in whatever order I want. I dropped out. Good. I went to college at the time. I didn't have a choice. I don't feel like I learned anything. Yes. Excuse me. I work through energy by burping, so that's probably why I'm burping right now. I know, disgusting, but whatever. I went to college for 6 years and felt drained for a long time and decided to not go back. Yeah, it's not for everybody. I'm definitely going to tell my kid, like, you don't have to go to college. You could start a business at 18. Let's do that. But you must do it in this order. And we've been operating from the wounded masculine way of living for thousands and thousands of years, and it's breaking now. The light about the masculine of where we've been is that we build boundaries, we build direction, we've built focus, and we've moved forward. So as a society, as a species, we've moved real fast. Like, think of the 1950s to where we are now in 2020. Like, we have moved pretty fast. And that's one thing that we like of the masculine, is that it's able to move forward, it's direction. It's like, let's go, let's create this, let's look at this big picture. Another obstacle is your internal dialogue. I'm not safe. Background noise running all the time. I'm not safe to create. And it's everything. It's environment, it's partnership, it's body, it's business, it's money. It's like, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe to run. I don't feel safe. And so when you keep saying that dialogue, I don't feel safe, I don't feel safe, I don't feel safe, even if it's quiet, the creative muse cannot come in, because it gets locked in your body and your muscles and your mind. It gets locked in there. And then all of a sudden you go, oh my gosh, I held this belief in my heart for so long that I wasn't able to share my heart because my family member said this to me. Deep creative shame from authorities. This happens in school. This happens from parents. Oh, you're not the creative one. Oh, you can't color. You can't paint. You don't know how to draw. You don't know how, you're ditzy. You're too much. You're hyper, whatever. Those words have big imprint on us as little kids, especially as little girls. I had a teacher tell me that I was never going to be a great writer. And in the last 5 years, I've really worked on that and really worked on I'm a good writer. I can write. I can connect. I can do this. I don't have to have this dialogue that I'm not safe. I'm not a writer and I don't feel safe to write. No. That's not what my dialogue is anymore. Never feeling what safe actually means to you. So, ladies that are watching, take a moment, place your hand onto your heart. What does safe actually mean to you? Is it a color? Is it a shape? Is it a feeling? So, safe feels to me, I love when birds are chirping in the morning. And right now, it's afternoon, I can actually hear the birds chirping. So, safety for me is when birds are chirping. And it's interesting because whenever an animal or something's coming up that's fearful, the birds will stop chirping. But when I hear them chirp, I know that I'm safe. So go ahead and write that down in the comments. I would love to read yours. And it's a root chakra disabled. It's your root chakra not feeling grounded. It's your root chakra, which chakras are energy wheels of being like, I don't know if I can trust this environment. I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know if I can trust this food. I don't know if I can trust this water. It's all around us. Always constant fear, constant codes of this isn't going to work. You are not safe. You cannot create. And you're not grounded. You're always in your head and you're thinking, what will others think? You're thinking that. What will others think? Or I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not that person. Who am I to do this? Who am I to do this? Oh, big one. Who am I? The imposter syndrome is very hidden and it will come up, especially when you're up leveling. Up leveling is not fun. Sometimes up leveling is fun. Let me rephrase that. Is fun, but the feeling can feel a little frenetic. When recently I've been noticing that my audience has been growing to more women of color, Latin women, and Latinas, Asians, and women of Eastern European. And I felt this like sense of responsibility. And then I felt this sense of like, oh, who am I to actually show up and to show them that I can do this? And I started to spin for a minute. And then I spoke to my coach and she was able to clear it up for me. But we get those things happen. They happen. The imposter syndrome comes in through everybody. It comes in all the time. And it's your job to be like, no, who am I to not do this? I'm going to create this. This is the time I'm going to do this and it's going to feel good. I know that when I rise, I let another woman rise as well. I have to do this. I have to. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. It's happened. It's here. Little coaching session right there for myself and for you ladies. You can have these coaching rants with yourself. You can shift it and you can change it. And someone's like, I'm in imposter syndrome right now. Okay, let us know. Why are you imposter syndrome right now? The thing is, the unknown isn't comfortable. The unknown isn't comfortable. Americans love the known. We like our big screen TVs, our cushy chairs. We like to know our 401ks. We like to know what we're doing for a vacation in the summertime of 2025. We want to know everything. And it's really exhausting because what we're not allowing space for magic to come. We're expecting life to always be comfortable. But when life gives you a shit sandwich, which it will give you a shit sandwich, especially if you're going to be a business owner, hate to break it to you, but it's going to give you one. You are like, what? Wait, what did I do to deserve this? Wait, why me? Why do I have to get this? Hi, Dee. I'm glad you're here. So what does discomfort feel like? I would be crazy to take that chance. I would be crazy to take that chance. I would be crazy to be uncomfortable. And I want to know what comes next. It's this wanting to know everything, the outcome. It's this gripping, the gripping of what the future holds. That's why psychics have really great business models. It's all about the future. It's like, this is how I want it to be. It needs to be like this. It has to be like this. It's falling into the universe's arms, and it's a deep surrender, a deep, deep, deep surrender of like, I don't know what's happening, but okay, we'll see what comes up, and really trusting that it's going to work out. It's a muscle. It takes time to build out, and it takes time to get comfortable with the unknown. And then eventually you can start to play with the unknown. You can dance with the unknown. You can literally point at the unknown and be like, haha, we're going to do it this way. Whoa, we're going to have fun that way. Okay, cool. It's like this ebb and flow, this waves coming in. You go to great lengths to be comfortable. Either you or society or someone around you goes to great lengths to be comfortable. We do it from our bed to our shower. Our shower has to be like the right temperature. We have to have our food a certain way. We have to have our clothes. We have to make these decisions. We have to book everything. It's got to be comfortable. And creativity needs to be in the unknown. You're planning every detail. And magic is in the space. Magic is in the unknown. A few days ago, this real big concept came to me about, it literally said, this is a new concept, safety with expression. Think about it. Safety with expression. We haven't been able to express ourselves for a very long time, or if ever, and to feel safe in the Western world. This is a golden time. This is a golden time. This is a golden time to be a woman. This is a golden time to rise up. This is a golden time to be a leader. This is a golden time to share your message. It is a golden time because you can express yourself in the Western world and not get hurt, and not have repercussions that are very damaging. Think about all the repercussions that people still go through when they express their voice, when they express their art, when they're creative, when they're actually making something beautiful. You can create through your words, your voice, your clothing, your messaging, your marketing, your energy. Your energy. You can be as wacky as ever if you want to be. You can be as eccentric as ever. You can be as in love with yourself as ever. You can be who you want to be in the Western world, but without the fear of being silenced, hurt, or killed. Without the fear of being silenced, hurt, or killed. Yesterday, I was watching about what was going on in China, and there was a guy that filmed with his iPhone what was happening in the hospitals with all the virus that's been going on. And conveniently, the guy got the disease and died. And then another one died, and another one died. So it's like, it's interesting that all these people that are whistleblowers, that are expressing themselves, that are being creative, that are sharing a message, sharing the truth, they conveniently, and I do that with quotation marks, conveniently pass. They die. And so it's very interesting to me that this is still happening. It's very sad. That's what it is. It's very, very sad. But it gives me and gives you the right to take this and run with it even more. Run with it even more, meaning you are the advocates. You are the pioneers of expression. You are the pioneers of feminine leadership. You are the pioneers of showing up. Safety with expression. Safety with expression. You can express yourself and you can feel safe. No one's going to hurt you. No one's going to kill you. No one's going to shut you up. Maybe they will try to shut you up, but they're not going to. They're not going to succeed because you have this container. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. I'm glad you're loving this, D. You can be too much. You can be too much. You could be eccentric. You could be weird. You could be wild. You can be that wild child. You can put sexy photos online and feel empowered. I know there's so many women that do this now, and I just posted one recently, but you can post a sexy photo and you can feel empowered. I mean, it's a huge movement, whether you like it or you don't, but women are posting images of themselves feeling this vibrancy, and they know that they're not going to get attacked, or if they get attacked, they can block it. Look at that safety. They can block it. They can delete it. They have this ability. They don't have to do the whole, oh, well, I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable, or I don't want to make him feel bad. Yeah. There's a reason why I left Eastern Europe. Mm-hmm. Tell me how is this all landing with you, ladies? This is a lot. This is new content that I downloaded this weekend after a medicine journey. So I would love to hear. I probably shouldn't say that on social media. After a meditation journey. Okay. Let me know. I'm just going to take a moment to collect my thoughts and my energy. And you can do that when you go on Facebook Lives. You don't have to just ramble and yell at everybody. I used to do that. I used to go on Facebook Lives and be like, "Hey, listen to me, everyone. I have so much to tell you." Right? I used to do that. Now I take deep breaths. I connect. How are you doing? All right, let's get started. The new concept, safety with expression. You ladies, you don't fear what your family says anymore, or you're getting to that point that you don't fear. You don't fear what your family says about you anymore. You can get to that point where you don't fear what others will say. Even though I do get uncomfortable at times when someone disagrees with me. I appreciate you sharing medicine journey inspiration. This is just as important to share as a sexy photo. I know, but one of them is illegal right now. In my meditation journey, Tanya, it was my meditation journey. Okay. You get to the point where you don't fear what others will say, and you get to shine because you are you. And the same applies to you. So I get to shine because I am me. I get to shine. I give myself permission. Source gives me permission. I can do this. I don't have to have any validation from a coach, from a friend, from a partner. I just get to shine. You get to shine. And the same applies to you. You just get to shine. You get to radiate. Do you think that you would be brought here to be like, you're just going to be a dusty gray. You're not going to really be that bright. You're just going to blend in. All right. All right, D, you're just going to blend in. Tanya, you're just going to go to that corner right there and you're just going to wear gray and you're just going to hang out there. No. That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. You would rise up and you would be like, I'm here to shine. I'm a pretty flower. All of us are individual flowers. And you're like, this is what I want to share. This is who I want to be. I know what I've been sharing is millennial thinking. And I say that because millennials have a reputation of being, I'm so special, pay attention to me, kind of thing. Which is beautiful, but then also can be damaging. There is definitely a shadow, but it is liberating. And the Zennials too, the younger generation, it is very liberating for you to shine because you are, and for you to feel safe in that expression. Oh, hell no. Right? All right. Why is safety with expression so important? I've been telling you all these things that are obstacles that have been stopping you from feeling safe. The reason is because without creation, you cannot lead. Without creation, you cannot lead. As a leader, you need to learn how to create. As a leader, you have to create consistently, whether that's content, whether that's messaging, whether that's a one-on-one session with your clients, whether that's being at a workshop, your outfit, you're constantly in creation. Think of the best creators, the best leaders. Steve Jobs, wonderful, creative mind. He gave himself the space and he felt safe to create. Was he an a-hole in the process? Yes, he was. You don't have to be an a-hole, but without creation, you can't lead. You have to see yourself as creators. And that's why you have to feel safe, because you must develop the creation skill in order to pop online. And I wanted to dive deeper into a lot of you don't feel safe to create and feel like you have to wait for all the stars to align, or for it to be perfect, or for you to have all your funnels figured out, or for you to get to a certain point, or for you to get to a certain monetary point, when you just need to learn how to create and everything else will flow. But in order for you to feel safe to create, you have to create a container. When you create, when you're a leader, your copy tone is better, your content is better, your visuals, your brand, your messaging, the problem that you solve, you can articulate it over and over and over. Yes, no one can tame the lion. No one can tame you. This seems so little, but so big at the same time. Women haven't been held in the space to create, because you're going to accelerate even more. You're going to have your copy tone together. You're going to have your content together. You're going to have your visuals. Your brand's going to come together. Your messaging. You know the problem that you solve, and you start to build magical momentum. That is the key. You bring the magical momentum. You start to market yourself. You start to bring in the money. It's marketing, momentum, magic, money. Marketing, momentum, magic, money. It starts to build because you can create faster. Idea perfection comes up for me, breaking through the limiting beliefs about abundance. Yes. Perfectionism is a bunch of BS. It's you just trying to hide. It's you just trying to either please someone, or you feel like if it's only going to be accepted if it's going to be perfect. Like this slide deck it's gorgeous because my husband did it, but it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I am a content creator. You are a content creator. You are a creator. You create. You will feel safe in your expression to create. And if you create something that flops, whatever, you go and do it again. You go and do it again. You go and do it again. You are constantly generating ideas. There's a lot of people that copy everybody. There's a lot of people that copy everybody. There's a lot of people that copy. There's a lot of people that imitate. I know I wanted to be like Marie Forleo. Did everyone want to be like Marie Forleo when she first came out? I wanted to be all pretty with my big old hair. I wanted to have the pretty flowers. I did do the flowers today. I wanted to do the flowers. I wanted to look polished, but I'm not a polished person all the time. Sometimes, I'll clean up, but I'm not a polished person all the time. And I had to accept that. I went on a tangent. I totally forgot where I was going, but yes, I'm hiding. No more hiding. Your perfectionism is there just to tell you that you're not enough. It's there to be like, you're not enough. Your copy's not enough. Your content's not enough. Your visual's not enough. Your business is not enough. You're not enough. You're not. It's this nagging mean girl that you just have to shut her down and be like, no, I get to create because I get to create. I get to shine. I get to shine. Yes, marketing, momentum, magic, money. Marketing, momentum, magic, money. So this came during my meditation journey, the Sandbox Method. So go ahead and close your eyes and think of a sandbox. Okay. So they have the edges, wood frame, and then you have the sand, obviously, and then you are sitting there. I want you to grab some of the sand and just play around with it. You can throw it up in the air. You could make a sandcastle. You could eat it if you want. You could draw all over it. You could paint all over it. But you know that nothing bad or nothing will harm you, that you're in that box. That is that creation process. Creativity needs structure. Creativity needs boundaries. You get to build that for yourself. You get to build that sandbox for you. You get to be in that sandbox and be like, I'm going to create this. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make that. And be in this fun little creation mode, but you get to come out of it and you get to come into it. Does this make sense? Okay. Your embodiment assignment is to create your sandbox. I'm going to guide you, ladies, in a sandbox meditation after this. But I'm going to get through my slides and then we'll do a sandbox meditation. Sound good? So, what does your sandbox look like? Does it have trees for borders? Does it have wood? Does it have cement? Does it have rocks? Does it have crystals? Ooh. What baby steps can you take to create that sandbox, that safety? Set a time and space. Safety takes time and space. And we're going to set, what I mean by that is like set a timer on your phone and be like, for the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to journal whatever the heck I want to journal. For the next 20 minutes, I'm going to just paint this. Or for the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to write whatever I want to write about this new offer. And not judging yourself and not thinking it's stupid or not thinking it's not perfect enough or not thinking that it's not the right marketing formula. It's no. You don't have to do that. Call yourself a content creator. Call yourself that. You get to be a content creator. And allow the inner dialogue to come up. Allow it. A lot of times people say, oh, brush aside the negative feelings, brush it. You don't have to listen to it. No. Allow the inner dialogue to come in and be like, that's interesting. That's unique. Oh, I don't feel like I could write this because when my teacher in college told me I need to go back and repeat English, like that really hurt. Whatever comes up. Allow yourself to go mad. Be that like mad scientist when you go into that creation. Like, ooh, make mistakes. Draw something weird. I drew something really weird the other day and I posted it on Instagram. It was this weird woman. I'll share it to you if you want. And I didn't care. I shared it. I wanted to do it. You get to feel liberated that you can do what you want with your sand. You get to feel liberated and you get to feel safe because the safety is needed first in order for the messaging to come through, in order for the marketing to thrive, in order for you to craft a masterpiece, in order for you to start to connect with people even on a bigger basis. How is this all landing for you, ladies? Good. We're almost done. So I'm not, rephrase this. I'm ready to birth this that has been brewing for a while. And it's for the women, the feminine leader ready to pop in the online world and beyond. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, not so much today, but I would like to give you a little insight on it, what it is. Introducing, drum roll please, Goddess Portal. Boom. Isn't that image just like to die for? And the imagery my husband created. So Goddess Portal is going to be a 5-week journey for feminine leaders that are ready to rise up in the online world and beyond. It's going to be a personal development program that teaches you to channel the goddesses and the feminine archetypes to use in your business and your life. Where I want to take you, ladies, is I want to take you to unlock your magic, unlock your message. I want you to stand in your power in a sense of embodiment, not like stand in your power, stay there. Like I really want you to feel connected to your heart, to your womb, to your head, and to radiate this magnetic energy where you become the muse of your life. You become so connected with yourself that you're like, this is what I have to do. This is what I have to create. You get better with creation. You get better with feedback when people say terrible things to you, or it's this, say terrible things to you, or you get better when people say good things, and then you can move forward. It's a deep inner knowing of the heart, and it's leading yourself and others to show up and be more visible. You want people to, after this program, you want people to come up to you and say, damn, girl, you've got good energy. And you're like, yeah, I do. And you begin to pop. You begin to be to your there. And then you no longer tell yourself, hey, I have to be there. You're like, no, I'm already there. I've already arrived. I'm here at the party. I'm here in my feminine goddess archetype. I'm here with my brand. I'm here with my messaging. I'm here with my marketing. I'm here, and I'm here to help, and I'm here to serve. And it's for you to cut out of this cycle of not enoughness, imposter syndrome, of feeling like a fraud, of feeling like you need to take a 50 million other courses or certifications. It's for you to cut all that stuff out and for you to learn how to embody it. Because when you learn how to do the embodiment of it, oh man, magic happens. It happens. It happens. So I will talk about this tomorrow more, but I love that you're all here. All right. So now you can see me. Let's do a sandbox meditation. I need to stand up because I need to feel grounded a little bit. This chair was a little big. Let's do a sandbox meditation activation, and then we'll wrap up. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Ooh, I can feel a lot for you all, ladies. Good. Begin to visualize yourself in a sandbox. Perhaps it's powdery sand, grainy sand, rocky sand, whatever type of sand that you want. To the right, you have your tools. You have your shovel. You have your bucket. To the left, you have some additional materials like water, perhaps fire, metal. And then you look towards the center. Take a deep breath there. Deep breath out. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe to create. You get to create. It is spacious. It is big. It is a container. You get to move to the right, to the left, to the back, to the front. You get to throw that sand in the air. You get to do what you want. Put it in your hands. Put it down your shirt. You get to kick it into the air. Play with it. Move your hands in that sand. Oh, yeah. Move it in. Move it in. Move, pull, pull, pull it in, pulling that. And then notice the borders around your sandbox. Perhaps they're crystals, maybe cement, wood, fire, a moat. Knowing that container is protecting you. No one can hurt you. No one can beat you up. No one can take from you. You have full range here. Full exploration. Full. Create something large, something small. Taking a deep breath there, a couple breaths as you just create. The birds are chirping. The stream is running. Your words, your message, your marketing, your branding, your offers, it's all being received because it's created from you. You get to be yourself. You get to be yourself because you gave yourself permission to be yourself. You get to elevate. You get to rise. You don't have to compete with the other woman because you are you and she is she. You both have completely different purposes on this world, even if you serve the same population. Completely different purposes on this world, in this world, on this world, of this world. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And when you're ready to slowly make your way back, opening your eyes. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining me on part 1 of the Magnetic Feminine series. Tomorrow, we're going to dive into the archetypes and also how to use them and some other magical stuff. But the safety needed to be addressed first. And notice it in your body when you're walking around. Do I feel safe? Do I feel safe in my surroundings? I've been traveling for the last year and a half, and in this Airbnb that we're staying at, I actually feel completely safe. And that's why I've been able to create content like no other. I've just been popping out stuff like out of rabbit out of a hat. And it's because I feel safe. I created that safety for myself. Yes, you're welcome. I'll let you all know more about Goddess Portal. It'll be next level. It'll be embodiment, personal development, business, a little, of course, business coaching with me, but we're going to be diving real deep. All right. Love you all. Namaste. Mwah.